In an orientation session that was led by the president of the Silverbird Group, Guy Murray Bruce, and the national director of Miss Universe Nigeria over the weekend, Miss Universe Nigeria was officially opened, the orientation camp, and they welcomed the delegates, offered words of encouragement, emphasizing the competition's significance, not only as a beauty platform, but also as an opportunity for personal growth, leadership, and promoting Nigerian culture globally, which is something Arise 360 does, entertainment, arts, and culture. But this year is different. We saw Miss South Africa Chidima Adeshina, who's been the center of a lot of controversy, from the xenophobic comments made on social media to the allegations of identity theft against her mom, to further speculations around whether or not she is who she said she is. Now, we took a trip down to Miss Universe Nigeria's camp in Festac to first of all take a little attention away from Chidima and focus on the other women. Who are they? What do they have to offer? Is that truly going to be a lot of competition this year, or is it just going to be a walk in the park? And finally, really got to sit down with Chidima herself, ask her a few questions and see where her head is at in this entire scheme. Arise 360 was live at the scene, and we have details on each contestant. Take a look. The Miss Universe Nigeria 2024 camp officially opened this week with all 24 contestants at the Festac Festival Hotel, Festac, Lagos, Nigeria. The ladies who will compete for the Miss Universe Nigeria crown and the opportunity to represent Nigeria on a global stage at the 73rd Miss Universe competition in November showed up and showed out, ready to take advantage of the grand opportunity the pageant presents.
Hello, my name is Ufa Dania, originally from Edo State, but I'm representing Kwara State because we're one in Nigeria. Yes. I actually had the idea to come in for Miss Universe Nigeria since maybe last year, December. And every month before now, I was very antsy because obviously I'm the very first thick, curvy lady to enter. So I was a little bit worried about the reception because maybe people haven't really seen my type too much and who are you? What are you coming here to do? But then I entered and I succeeded. So I feel really good. I feel awesome. I feel proud to be representing thick ladies all over the whole world and Africa. I did receive some little backlash. Some people were oh, she's really beautiful, but for Big Brother Nigeria, not for Miss Nigeria. No, we want this, we want that. So there's a big bias. People are used to one image, but then that's actually why I'm here, to show you that you can be beautiful, you can be thick, you can be smart, you can be intelligent. You don't have to fit into one specific box to say that you are a queen. You can be a queen regardless of however you look. Mm-hmm. So there's a bias, but then personally, I don't really think about it. I just be myself, man. If you don't like me, okay. If you like me, okay. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Edeifo Aikwile. I'm from Edo State, proudly representing Edo State. So I previously came on Arise News talking about Miss Diaspora, Nigeria, USA. And that was about referring to preserving our heritage through pageantry. But now this is the second journey. This is my second road. This is my time to really push the platform that is important to me. Because when I was young, I was 8 years old, I had a trip to Nigeria that changed my life. Came back to the States. I fell sick with severe malaria to the point where the American doctors didn't know how to help me. I remember feeling so ill and hallucinating and feverish, and my parents were worried I was going to die. And I was just blessed enough to have an uncle who trained in medicine back home in Lagos, who was in the States, who got the right medication to save my life. So that really made me think about my why. Why pageantry? Why Miss Universe Nigeria? It made me think, if I wasn't that little scared, if I didn't have the resources, if my parents didn't know the right people, I wouldn't be here today. So I think about the kids back in our homeland and my fatherland, who their parents don't know the right people and they don't have the resources. They don't have access to healthcare. So I realized that what's important is for me to advocate for them, for me to push for them. Because if I'm not pushing for them, who is? How do we encourage others to do this? My whole push is to have diasporas to really look at this and look at the bigger picture. It's not just a pageant, it's about the platform. It's about the platform to move Nigeria forward.
Okay, my name is Queen Etibukwe. I'm from Imo State, and I'm proud to be representing my very own state, Imo State. So it's really a first for me. And I think for me, I'm very elated, I'm very excited, and I'm very proud of myself for participating in this year's pageant. And I say so because I'm a very conservative person. I'm not one who would usually go out of my comfort zone. But one thing that was very important for me this year was to start to work in my purpose, right? So just the way there's a brand and the brand has a brand positioning. I believe that as we human beings, we have a brand positioning, right? So my brand positioning or my positioning, in other words, the purpose for which God created me is to be a consoler rather, to be a consoler to people. So my brand positioning is the role of a consoler. So I'm here on earth to play the role of a consoler, to console people, right? To console women, especially women who are victims of domestic violence. And that's because I've witnessed firsthand the damaging effect of domestic violence. And by the time you speak to few women and ask them why they continue to subject themselves to abuse, why they're not leaving, the common things they will tell you is, oh, financial resources, right? I did have someone close to me who cited financial resources as the reason why she cannot leave, and so she continued to subject herself to abuse. And to be honest, it makes sense because people don't really have the financial resources. They're like asking, how am I going to get an accommodation for my children? How am I going to keep paying the school fees and things like that? And so I think it's very important that we encourage women to step out of abusive situations, right? And why I advocate for reconciliation, I'm also of the opinion that reconcile from a distance. You don't have to be in that abuse while working towards reconciliation.
Okay, hi, my name is Priscilla Omalicha Umeha. I'm from Delta State, but I'm representing Niger State in the Miss Universe Nigeria pageant. Before I started pageantry, I was working in tech as a designer, UI UX designer. But as I stayed in the market for close to 3 years, I realized it wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. So that really taught me a lot. And I feel pageant is like a different career altogether. So as I am venturing into pageantry, I want to find a way to synchronize both pageantry and tech, mostly with the fact that I feel women are not a lot in tech, actually. The company I worked for in Abuja only had like 4 women in my IT department. So, and those women were manning full-on projects. They were to end. So they were not partnering with other people. They were the professionals going through the whole project. And I feel that is so inspiring. And I feel if more women join into tech and venture into parts of tech, they would realize that there's a career for them. Because tech is something that we think is so outlandish. But when you really do your research and you chase the skills, you realize it's really just your creative mind, knowing how to create something from nothing. And I feel that is what a lot of we women possess, that creative mind to spin up something out of the blue that would change lives. So basically what this pageant means to me, this whole platform, is to bring light to that, more like to enable women to realize that there is a place for them in tech.
Hi, my name is Yakachi Douglas. I am from River State and I am representing River State at Miss Universe Nigeria 2024. So yeah, I'm here to fight for the beauty queens and the struggles that we face, the things that are unsaid. And I'm here for the 7-year-old me, the 3-year-old me that really wanted to be Miss World. I want a space where the dream that she wanted, when she achieved it, I would never want another woman to hate the thing that she wanted. You know, I spent so many years working and thinking and dreaming about this only to get here and to find that it's not the way that I want it to be. And there's so much that needs to be done to, it's made out to be something that it's not in a bad way. It's just, there is so much more. We need access to resources as queens here in Nigeria. And it's not a level playing ground for us here with the other people. And that breaks my heart. So I'm here to talk about what the queens face and the struggles that they face so that more people can be aware that there's more that needs to be done for us. I'm gonna speak from what I know and my own experience and how I feel like, before I point fingers at others, how I feel like I can make an impact. I think where we as a I guess I wouldn't call it an industry, as a space maybe need to start we need to start with ourselves, and we need to start talking about the issues, because sometimes it's like I don't feel like people know. When we speak about beauty queens in Nigeria, we immediately imagine a model, and that's not the case. We're not models. We're people that are here to impact lives, and I think we need to make it about that more rather than the glitz and the glam. And we need to also talk about the struggles. We need to say, hey, we don't have the resources to make the impact that we need. We cannot go and build schools like other people do in other places because we don't have the resources. We ourselves need to be empowered to empower people. And frankly, I don't believe that the right resources to say, I don't know if this is a good.
No, but this is you're speaking facts, to be very honest.
And I just feel like there's so much more that needs to be done. And I hate to complain and to only say negative parts, but I think the starting point is with us, is with the organizations, is with the government. And I think if we're presenting something that is impacting people, if you look at the past couple of years, what are the projects that we've done? I've been trying to build a toilet in Makoko for years now. That would be the first floating toilet in Makoko. And the struggles I've faced, the amount of projects I've had to redo it because things just change, and the slowdown I've had because of how slow and how hard and how difficult it is to find funding. These are things that people in other countries do easily. And we don't talk about it enough. We just say, oh, I did this, I did that. We can't see what you did. And everyone's saying, yeah, well, I'm here to inspire. I'm here to inspire people. But unfortunately, in Nigeria, inspiration is no longer enough. What does inspiration do to you? After being inspired, you need the opportunity to work on your inspiration. Unfortunately, that opportunity is not here for us, and we need to speak about it. Nowadays, when you get inspired in Nigeria, when you see Ben driving Benz, you go and be inspired and go and do Yahoo to buy the Benz. I just feel like that's a conversation that we need to have. And from someone who has represented Nigeria internationally and seen what the other people have been able to do with it, I want to speak up for that. I want to speak up for the queens, and I want everyone to see us for who we are. And that is our project. I want us to be able to do more.
Change, a desire for a better world. This has become a major driving force for most of the women who decided to compete in the pageant despite obstacles they may have endured.
Okay, Paula Esendu, this is your second year.
Yes, it
Talk
is.
to me about that.
So last year I made top 5, which was a really big feat. Top 3 if you really want to go there, but thank you. And this year I'm just back to really push my initiative, which is a W-Force project. And it's just basically championing quality healthcare for all women of all ages. And so this year I want to come back renewed and just a different person. I don't know, when you have experience, it gives you your why. And when you have that why, it gives you the passion to push that project, and actually help people. So I suffered from an illness, and it almost took my life about 4 years ago. And had I been more knowledgeable about just women's health, I think I would have been able to catch the symptoms. And so using that, I don't want anyone to ever go through that. Let my story be a caution to other women to just take their health more seriously, because a healthy woman, you can't empower other women if you're not healthy yourself.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay, my name is Uchechi Uchenna, and I'm from Imo State, the Eastern Heartland, but I'm representing as Miss Enugu. Well, my journey has been, it's been a journey of never give up. It's been a journey of just being resilient. I bought the form without my family members even knowing, because I knew my dad would disown me if he knew I bought the form. But somehow I believe that if people love us and we're getting so far, they would naturally fall in line. So I wanted to do things to the point where people would see that she's done something and then finally fall in line. It was actually my mom's dying wish, and now it's my biggest ambition. So we're here. So for me, Miss Universe Nigeria is not just a title. I feel like there's more to just wearing a crown. It's more than just wearing a crown. It's about the impact we make while doing all the beauty thing. And I'm a very big advocate for mental health. So I know that this is going to further help me amplify my advocacy. We've been doing a couple of projects through my NGO. It's Embracing Humanity Initiative. We launched Healing Hearts. I am a poet, storyteller, and oh my God, I'm just excited.
Hi, my name is Favor John, representing Lagos State. I'm from Rivers State, Anthony local government area. Well, Miss Universe platform means a lot to me. It's a platform that helps me amplify my voice and share my story. So when I was young, at age 8, I competed in a pageant, and I kind of felt self-doubt. I didn't believe in myself and my abilities because I felt like I was underdressed. I was putting on a jean trousers, everybody was putting on a gown, and I just did it last minute because I felt like, I normally watch magazines, my mom's magazines, so I felt like I needed to be out there. I love fashion, makeup, beauty, so I wanted to put myself out there. So when I competed, I felt several types of doubts that, I may not be able to achieve this. A lot of girls out there are prettier than me and all that. So I went to my dad because he was present there, and he told me that my mind is the cornerstone upon which I build my life and that of my society. My mind can help me achieve success. My mind can help me achieve anything in life. So I took his words. He also told me that I'm destined for greatness. I should not let my limitations stop me from chasing my dreams. He also told me I shouldn't look at what others are doing. I should believe in myself because I have everything inside of me. So that moment ignited a passion within me because I know lots of girls out there experience self-doubt. A lot of people in general, there are sometimes you want to go for something, but you start feeling, will I be able to do this? Am I capable? Do I deserve it? Am I worth it? Can I go after this and accomplish it? So for me, it ignited a passion within me, and I'm here in Miss Universe to share to everyone that if you believe in yourself and your abilities, you can conquer the world, you can conquer the universe. As long as you have the self-belief and you believe in God, you can achieve anything you set your mind to.
Hi, my name is Ifunanya Gloria Ledo. I'm from Imo State and I represent Osun State. Actually, Miss Universe is, I'm so happy and grateful for the opportunity given to ladies like me because 2013, I was evicted from due to age. So it kind of took like a bad turn on me. So I prayed, I sacrificed a lot to get to the stage because I believe the stage is where I belong, you understand? I've done shows, fashion shows, but after that incident, I didn't go on stage again for 11 years. So I'm so happy the universe is favoring me to get me back on stage because when I left, I made a lot of covenants, I sacrificed a lot, my relationship, my car, my properties, I gave it up. Nothing matters to me, you know, just for the love of my career. Because I believe participating in such, like, this platform gives you, like, like to set you up, because I've always wanted to be a supermodel. I wanted to, like, grace page, you know, do runway in like fashion, Paris Fashion Week, Malta, New York. So when I was evicted, I felt like my dream has been caught and nothing matters to me. So that was why I gave everything away. So I was in this dark place. I said, God, do this for me. I cannot, it cannot be over for me. But after 11 years, it's a testimony. He answered me. I was a celebrity. I became a celebrity for 11 years plus, just because of my career. I gave up my car, my gold, everything, my hair. I no longer said, God, just do this for me. Get me back so that people that was said no to, I will be a big inspiration to them. They will look up to me and they will know that still having faith is good. Believing in what you know how to do best is also good. And always trust in the system. It might not be working now, but I believe in the future it's going to work. So me coming here, I believe like there are girls, ladies, young ladies, my siblings, I inspire them. So when my dream was cut short, just like I thought, they all fell back. But I'm happy the spirit is coming back. Everywhere is being lightening up. I love that.
So, my name is Oyarazi Zuleihat Yusuf. I'm from Kogi State. and I'm proudly representing Kogi State as well. Normally, I have never been the type of person to express myself because sometimes I just stay under inside my shell. But lately, watching people who have done it and are still doing it just kind of give me the confidence to put myself out there, because I believe I have a voice that should be heard, and that is like my most important and potential tool against the world. I've actually gone through that phase, and I know more will come because I've witnessed a lot of backlash when I had my international pageant at Miss Teen International on my bikini aspect, and I had a lot of backlash on that, saying my Muslim sisters and brothers, you know, judging me apparently for not dressing or identifying myself as a Muslim. I believe the way we dress or the way I present myself is not how people should judge me. Fine, I'm a Muslim and I believe in my religion and I respect my religion, but that doesn't stop me from pursuing my dreams. I think I have the power to do what I want to do, and I have the right to do whatever I want to do. So basically, yeah, when it comes to my religion, I leave that between me and my God. So definitely the backlash has come in and I've received a lot of, but that is not a problem with me because I know what I'm doing and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
For Miss Taraba Chidima Adeshina, the obstacles were loud. Chidima Adeshina pulled out of the Miss South Africa 2024 pageant due to the negative pressure she received on social media. Her mother is the subject of an investigation by the Ministry of Home Affairs in South Africa over allegations of identity theft.
The department's investigation is at an advanced stage. This investigation now includes the involvement of the Directorate for Priority Crime Investigation, the OPS, NDPCI. The department's drive towards digitization will eliminate instances of fraudulent interference. This case highlights the need for caution as the department implements the court order on blocked IGs. And the department at this stage is obtaining legal advice on the implications of the alleged fraudulent activity on Ms. Adeshina's citizenship status. Thank you.
Chidima, who's born to a Nigerian father and a Mozambican mother, has been the subject of a lot of conversation on social media, with some users alleging that she has been married in South Africa with a child and is not 23 years old as claimed.
And another thing was also that the maths just was not adding up around the time that she was born, because there were reports around the time that she was born, and only to find out that at that time she was 8 years old. I think that's why people were even joking about it on social media to say, actually, when she was born, she was 8 years old already. So it's some of things that don't add up, but it's actually clear that she is not South African at all. I think she has also been married and divorced as well, so even her age is also come under question right now. So Home Affairs is actually going to be pursuing a criminal investigation as well on this part. So they just actually made recommendations for now, not that they will be pursuing them, but they just made recommendations that the mother or the parent be further investigated and possibly criminally charged for identity fraud.
Despite this, Chidima says she's very happy to be home in Nigeria, and competing in Miss Universe has always been a dream of hers.
My name is Chidima Vanessa Ome Adeshina, and I'm from Enugu State, but I'm currently representing the Nature's Gift of the Nation, Taraba State. I am so excited. I just feel like this is a second chance in achieving one of my biggest dreams and my biggest goals, and I'm really excited. So I've always wanted to be a model. I wasn't really educated on pageantry and all of that, but when I first knew what pageantry was in 2017, and that's when I told myself I want to be the next Miss Universe. So for me, it's just a thing of like, I had goals and I set them for myself and I'm here to achieve them. So I think I'm just aligning with what I've always wanted to do, and I'm really grateful for that.
Amazing. So you wanted to do Miss Universe in 2017?
Yes, that's when I actually found out about it. So I was like, I want to. And that time I didn't know like what it was all about. I just thought it was like pretty faces, pretty body, you know. But then entering the competition, I got to understand what it is about. It's not all about the crown, the heels, the walk, and all of that. There's a lot of impact that each and every one of us has, and we can contribute a lot to society. So.
Okay, so do you think that you would have come to Nigeria to participate if you weren't invited?
No.
Oh, really? Why?
No, I wouldn't, because I wouldn't have known if I was able to. And also it has been long since I've been here. But I also saw the comments and I was like, maybe this is something I should try out. But then obviously the invitation came out and I was really excited that I was given that opportunity. So that's why I took it like as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Ever since I've gotten here, I have only received so much love and encouragement from all of the girls. So I came in here thinking that a lot of them will feel some type of way about the invitation and me actually coming, but I can guarantee you the words of encouragement, the support that I've been given by these amazing women has been there, and I'm just really happy that they accept me and that they are not feeling some type of way after receiving all the critiques and the comments about this advantage that people might have feel that I have had. I haven't actually been to my father's land. I just got here because of the competition. So after the competition, I want to go back home and experience life.
I imagine
I want to go back home and just experience life. I sometimes close my eyes and tell myself, try to think how it was when you were 3 years old, and I'm like, it's impossible. The last time you
were here was 3?
3 years.
Oh really? You've been here?
Yes.
Okay.
So I was like, just try and imagine, but I can't really imagine a lot as well because I was a minor. So now I'm grown, so anything that I experience now, I'll definitely hold with me. I will definitely address all of the responses. I just feel like for me, for my mental health, it was necessary for me to put certain things aside so I can focus towards entering the competition. But there are definitely a lot of things that I will address, especially after the competition is finished. I definitely do feel that pressure. I'm a very delayed processor when it comes to emotions, and I think sometimes it affects me negatively because I can cloud myself with too much emotions, and then it will get to a point where I have like a mental breakdown. But I think I've managed it really well, and also I'm a very positive person, especially towards myself. I've dealt with mental health, you know, so for me, I don't want to ever be in a dark place. I understand how it feels like to be there, so I always try to prioritize that and make sure that it doesn't affect me in my everyday life. And every time I get into that dark space where I feel like I'm not okay mentally, I know how to take out time from my everyday life, from my reality, and just say you need a moment to reflect on who you are and just come back stronger. I think every single time I speak, I don't leave out my expression of gratitude. And I always say I'm grateful for all the love and the support. I don't think anybody deserves to be treated differently or feel unaccepted or unloved or whatever. So I'm really grateful because I've seen the support, I've seen the love. I thought, you know, most of it was all hate, but I've seen the love and I'm so grateful because that is actually what fuels me. That is what gives me joy. That is what makes me motivated to actually continue thriving in my everyday life and my dreams as well. So I'm really grateful for them.
Kachi Ofia, Arise News, Lagos.